Okay, Computer Science A-Level for Futures Institute and Wickham Park. Let's have a look at what we've got. A-Level Computer Science is made up of three components for the assessment. The first one is a computer project, which is non-exam based. Second is Paper 1, which is Computing Fundamentals, encompassing everything to do with binary, to do with how computers operate and think and process information. Paper 2 is Computer Science, which covers areas such as networking, what is the hardware, software, how is storage, cloud storage, ethical, all those sort of things are covered in this particular paper, along with some more of the computer fundamentals. So down here on the bottom right, you can see paper 1 and paper 2 represent 150 scaled marks, and the NEA is 75. So what is good about this subject is that it isn't purely based upon examinations. There is an element there where you can prove your ability to develop and to create live logical projects. Advances in computing are transforming the way we work, and the new computer science qualification prepares you for the careers of the future. The core is to learn how to program with a selection of programming languages. So these are the fundamentals of programming. The core program of Python is learnt by everyone, and then there is an option to learn from a selection of VBNet, C Sharp, Pascal, and Java. Theory of computation. So what is it? Many people have thought and wondered, what is the theory of computation? Well, let's have a look at two main points. First is to understand how programs are designed and what makes a good program. Students will have the opportunity to design simple computer games whilst learning the whole approach to the design. Fundamentals of data representation. We're looking detailed look at binary machine code, get to grips with how we make devices work, and this includes the workings of representation of images and sound, and also how digital analog waves are. As far as possible, you will have the challenge of getting involved with real life simulations through such like cyber discovery and other events that are taking place, and to come to grips with encryption and encoding in a world of big data. Big data is about being able to create structures for this big data in relational database design and being able to manipulate this with SQL queries. So these are the sort of things that you're going to be learning during the course. Ciphers and logical problem solving plays a big part. System security is a big area for careers, and this subject will allow you to get there. Hardware and software. Understanding the workings and interrelationship of hardware and software. You will look at different types of software, covering operating system software, application and utility software. Identification and ability to design and build your own systems is key in this section. Knowing the difference between types of processor, graphics cards, network cards are core to understanding needs of your clients. Many individuals who have a more hands-on approach will find this useful, and your career options are wide. In today's world, networking and communicating is key. With the increase in the use of cloud technology and big data comes a host of issues. The technology needs to move on, and we can see that we have made great leaps from our first computers to quantum computing, a smaller model which with much more capacity. How do we establish communication over a network and several networks? How do we make that secure? What is IP addressing, and how do we assign these to our clients? HTTPS, SMTP, POP3, FTP, VNP, P2PTP, IP, TCP. Sounds like a code, but it is some of the many protocols we use in network. Finally, we will consider all the human issues from moral, ethical, legal, and an environmental viewpoint. What is a white box hacker? Ethical hacking. How do we save the planet? when we are constantly buying new technology? What is being done with all this information and how are we being manipulated? Or are we? So, the exam itself is in three sections, three areas. First, you will have to complete a project in your second year. It is a design solution of your own choosing and can be anything that you want to do in the future, from building an app to designing a computer game to developing a simulation for a virus in the form of a program. Paper 1. Secondly, you will have a paper 1 which concentrates on all the key fundamentals of programming. In the September before your examination, you'll be given a program and told to examine it, pull it to pieces, and come up with ideas of how to improve it. As part of that paper 1, you will be asked about its structure and programming essentials. You will also be asked to adapt and change the program. Paper 2. Paper 2 still contains fundamental analysis, but also looks at fundamentals of hardware, software, and networking to create a secure, fast, effective communication channel. Here you will complete the questions brought up about relational database, big data, ethical, social, legal, and environmental questions. A big part has been able to design database structures with entity relationship diagrams and normalized data. The future then, why? Careers. There's three paths: university, apprenticeships, or straight into employment. And the numbers of types of careers are plentiful. Project management, networking, testing, programming, app design, software development, security specialist, web design, and things that don't exist yet. So I hope you choose to do computing. It is the subject for the future and it's exciting and exhilarating. Thank you. I'm Ms. Rhodes, head lead on computing for Wickham Park, and look forward to speaking to you.